Alright, welcome back to another video. We are back. We are playing Backyard Football 2002. In the last one, I mean, just complete domination. We defeated the Minnesota Vikings 70-6, and without having to use a power-up. So, you know, we've gone back and forth where we had a blowout, a close game, a blowout, a close game, a blowout. So, is this going to be a close game if the pattern continues? I don't know, but we are going against the Cincinnati Bengals today. And they're 0-5, so on paper, it's not a great matchup, but, you know, that's why you play the game. This could be a trap game, you never know. So there are 4 undefeated teams left. You got the Raiders, the Jaguars, your amazing Armadillos, and the Detroit Lions. I don't know if we play any of these. We don't play the Lions. We don't play the Jaguars and the Raiders. Nope. So we don't play any of these undefeated teams in the regular season, so not going to be if we do play any of those teams, it would be in the playoffs, but still there's some good teams remaining here in the division, in the Backyard League. We have a 1-game lead over the 49ers, but again, I'm not really too worried about them considering we beat them 34-0. Our division, we also have the Falcons in there. The Falcons did give us a run for our money, so maybe if the Falcons sneak into the playoffs, they could be a tough opponent. But the playoffs are still a ways away. We still got to keep winning games. You know, I think we're going to still not use the power-ups. I mean, we haven't had to use them. I know in the first game we used them, and it was fun. I like using power-ups, but, you know, I just feel like we don't need them. Maybe I can allow myself to use a power-up at certain points if I feel necessary, but I think we're gonna try and go the rest of the season without using them. But you guys let me know if you want me to use them or not. I just think it would give us a really unfair advantage. I mean, a power-up used at the right time is almost like a free touchdown if you get like an invincible run or a tornado or something like that. But anyways, we're going to hop into this one against the Bengals. I think we're going to leave Angela as our kicker. She's been playing pretty well. She nailed 2 field goals. I think it was last game. She got 2 field goals. So let's see if there's any stat increases or decreases. Not really, but we are going to start off with Keisha at running back. Her yards totals have come down a little bit in the last couple of games, but I think that's mostly because our passing game has been so prolific lately. But we'll see how it goes. Again, just because the Bengals are 0-5 doesn't mean we can't take them seriously. This could be a trap game. That's why you play the game. But anyways, we're going to hop into this one. Week number 6. We are back on the road after 4 straight games at the Gulch. So, without further ado, let's hop in.
Here we go again. Get set for some backyard football fun. Reporting from Cactus Gulch, where it's been raining all day. Hang on to your helmets, sports fans, because we've got a heck of a game heading your way. The amazing Armadillos battle the Cincinnati Bengals. It's a matchup of division leaders here today in what should be a great game. Sunny day here, along with the one-man pig pile, Chuck downfield. That's a cue, Chuck.
What's that? Oh, sorry, must have dozed off. I'd just like to remind everyone that this portion of today's backyard football game is brought to you by Meat Meister's Peanut Butter Hot Dogs. That's Meat Meister. They're meat-erific. These teams hardly ever see each other, so what you've got is a lot of unknowns in this here equation. This team has looked great at times this season, but then turn around and play awful. I tell you, these guys have been a regular Jekyll and Clyde.
Without further ado, it's time for some backyard football.
So it's our first rain game of the season. We'll see if that causes any problems. And even though we are the road team, we are playing at the Gulch. So this is our home arena, even though it's technically a road game for us, so we should be familiar. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious how this rain is going to affect things for both sides. All right, we got Victor Keisha Phillips with the early tackle there. Also, I do think that getting a power up for offense to start out. So as you know, the beginning of the game, the defense and the offense, they both get a power up to start. Ashley Weber, that's another interception for Ashley. adding to her league lead there. But anyways, I was going to say, I think the computer getting an offensive power-up is probably more dangerous for us than giving them a defensive power-up. Is Keisha Phillips only going to get a couple there?
No gain. Second down.
All right, let's go to the claw. Might not be a high offensive scoring game with this rain, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we got Reese. Nope. Not a great throw. Probably had Keisha Phillips open on the left side there, but I thought we could squeeze it in a Reese for a few yards there. We do have Keisha open. Keisha Phillips. Can she make it in the end zone? Oh, she is tackled, yard short, but she does get the first down. Good read there from Billie Jean, finding Keisha wide open. We went back to the same play.
First and goal.
And Billie Jean sneaks her way in there, and that's going to be an early touchdown. I feel like we always get a touchdown 18 seconds in the game. I don't know why. I feel like I've seen 42 on the clock a few times before now when we scored a touchdown. Maybe it's just me, but or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm seeing things, but anyways, Angela going for this point after attempt here, and that should be good, and it is.
That kid sure can kick.
Early 7-0 lead here for the Armadillos, following the the Ashley Weber interception. It's a great kick right there. They're gonna have to return it, and it's a good tackle. All right. They do have a power-up. Obviously, we don't know what it is, but it could be something good for them. All right, they do get the completion there for 10.
That was some play, Sonny.
But I'm okay giving that up. Yeah, no big plays. But it does look like this is a passing attack. Oh, they're going way up deep. A miscommunication there from Stan and the receiver.
Third down.
So third down, this probably would be where they would go power up here if they have one. They do not go power up. Angela Del Vecchio, though, with the jumping interception. This defense on fire right now. Let's try to get Keisha some more yards here on the ground. Although they go with the spring frog power up. Spring frog? No, that's not the word. Spring trap? Spring loaded power up, I believe. Ooh, Keisha's tired. Keisha is tired. We're going to have to get her out already. Yeah, we'll put Ashley Weber in. We're not going to run it on this play, though, probably. 3rd and 20 to go here. Can we pick up this first down? They have it pretty well covered there. A little too far. I think we're going to try a field goal. I don't know. I mean, Angel made this kick before in the last game. It is raining, though. This could cause some problems. We're going to try it. That's a good kick, I think. And she's got it. What a kick from Angela. Another 50-yarder. Back-to-back games with a 50-yarder for Angela. I mean, again, that's why she's our kicker now. We did have Dimitri as our... It's another great kick. But we had Dimitri as our kicker in the beginning of the playthrough. We made the switch over to Angela, and it is paying dividends. She has been fantastic for us as our kicker. She had that one rough game with the extra points, but these last couple games, she's definitely proving to be a valuable asset. And more miscommunication from Stan and his receiver. I think if that receiver keep going on the deep, on the fly route, probably be open. But, they're going hocus pocus. Bad throw from Stan, though, and Keisha Phillips intercepted. Not a good throw there by Stan, and that is 3 straight drives with an interception for the Bengals here. Ashley Weber, yeah, running game's not really been a factor so far for us in this one. As we give up a power-up somehow. I'm not really sure what they did to deserve that. But they do get a power-up out of it. Ashley, fumble. But Billie Jean is there to recover. It could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. But Billie Jean is there to scoop up the fumble. All right, 3rd down here. We're going deep to Kenny. He's got it. What a throw. What a catch. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Billie Jean dropped it right in the bucket. Kenny Kawaguchi comes down with it. All right, we got Sydney open. Or no, not Sydney. That's Ashley. And she's got it on the ricochet. Bounced off her helmet, and she catches it. And that is a touchdown for Ashley Weber there. Good read from Billie Jean. They were covering Kenny and Reese pretty well, but they forgot about the running back. And that is a 17-point lead here for the Armadillos in the first half. So as of right now, it's not following the pattern of another close game. This might be back-to-back blowouts at this rate.
I can feel that one all the way over here, Sonny.
But let's see if we can get our fourth straight interception.
24.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they keep running the same play. But yeah, they're just clearly not on the same page. The receiver keeps going back for a hook route. Stan keeps wanting to throw the deep, what's it? Go route, I guess you would call it.
That's what I call extra yardage, Sonny.
That brings up
But 3rd and 9 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are desperate need. Yep, there it is again. I don't know. I think the Bengals are just broken. I think they need to practice a little bit more. I can see why they're 0-5, if I'm being honest.
back to receive the kick.
Good gravy, what a punt.
Reese Worthington, no fumbles, nice. Yeah, I can definitely see why this team is 0-5 on the year.
The Armadillos have it at
All right, Reese is that's a bad throw. It's a bad throw by me. He was open early, but I kind of waited, and then yeah, this is not a good throw. All right, now we get it to Reese. There it is. That's what oh no, and Reese fumbles it though.
If you could pry the ball 9 times out of 10.
I mean, Reese does have a little bit of a fumbling problem. He does have quite a few fumbles this year. A lot of them have been recovered by our own team, but not this time, unfortunately.
They go to the air.
Yeah, Keisha Phillips with another interception. Second on the day for Keisha. Our defense is absolutely just taking advantage of the Bengals' poor offense right now. So 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Yeah, our running game, we're just not going to get much on the ground at this rate. We're just going to have to keep going to the air. 11 seconds to go. We are not in field goal range. We probably need to pick up some more yards here. We're going back to Reese. Reese Worthington, does he have enough speed to get that first down? I don't think he got... Oh, he did. He did get the first down. Nice. 5 seconds left, though. We are running out of time. Probably have enough for 2 more plays.
Throwing on first down.
Reese Worthington.
To the far side.
All right, we have 1 second left. 1 second left. 7 yards to go. I think we have enough time here to I think we're going to go for the touchdown, rather. We obviously have enough time to make for another play, but we're going for the touchdown. Reese is wide open. Reese Worthington. What a drive for Reese right there. He bounces back from the fumble on the last drive. 3 receptions on this one, and the touchdown, and the Armadillos strike right before the end of the first half. So, pretty solid first half. Not really a lot of complaints. I don't think the Bengals are going to really give us much of a fight here in the second half. As Angela knocks it through.
It is good. Hey, football fans, it's halftime. The Armadillos are in the lead, 24-0.
This team has more points than the other guys, which means they're winning.
All right, well, as you can see, my game crashed, so I had to replay the game. And I tried to make it as close as possible, but we're now up 21-0 instead of 24-0. So, unfortunately, no 50-yard field goal for Angela in this one. And also, the big difference is, well, in me replaying that first half, Kenny had like a huge game. Unfortunately, I couldn't recreate everything exactly. So obviously the stats are going to be different. I wish I could have kept the same stats that you saw in the first half, but I couldn't recreate everything, but I also didn't want to like replay the first half again and do commentary again for it. I figured I'll just show what I had in the beginning. That was more entertaining probably than what I just did anyways. But as you can see here, we still have the 21-0 lead, so we're just going to pretend that this is the real timeline. What you saw in the first half was just that was in an alternate reality, but we're going to go back here to finish the second half. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on us this time. And hopefully we can finish out this game with a win. Maybe we'll try to get Angela a field goal in there just to, get her stats back. But yeah, again, I couldn't recreate everything. We're going to get Keisha back in there to start out the second half. Again, all that you guys missed in the me replaying the first half was Kenny had a huge first half. I mean, Kenny had 3 touchdowns. So that touchdown that Billie Jean had in the first half that you guys saw never happened. The touchdown that Reese that you saw in the first half never happened. It's been literally all Kenny. They are just, for some reason, me replaying this game, they are just not covering Kenny. Ooh, I tried to give it to Reese. I tried to give Reese some more stats right there, but he dropped it. We're going up top. Yeah, a little too far. Why not? I know it's 4th down, but why not go for it? Why not? This game's already kind of messed up with the stats and everything anyways. Let's just have some fun. We're going up top. Kenny Kawaguchi comes down with it, and he is off to the races. He could go all the way. No one's going to stop him. Let's take a look at his stats. You're going to see it in a second here. Yeah, 203 yards and 4 touchdowns for Kenny Kawaguchi. He is, in this, nobody's happier than Kenny that I had to restart this game because he is having his best game of the season. Unbelievable performance. And again, in the first half of the original game, he really didn't do much of anything. But he is having quite the game this time.
That kid sure can kick.
But 28-0 here for the against the Bengals.
Angela, we'll kick it off here.
We'll see if we can get we'll see if we can get Reese a touchdown in the second half because he did get one at the end of the first half in the alternate reality. Maybe we'll try to get Keisha or Ashley a touchdown as well. I believe she had a touchdown taken off the board as well. I don't think we're going to get Billie Jean her touchdown back. That's pretty hard to replicate. As you can see here, the Bengals, though, they're even in this new reality, they are still doing the same deep throw that's just not working out for them. Ooh, dropped. Could have been a pick right there for Angela, but could not come down with it. Stan's going, nope, I was going to say he's going deep. That is quite the opposite of going deep. Some might call it going short.
Head zone to the field to punt. Reese to receive it.
All right, they're going for the punt. Pretty bad punt. We should have really good field position here. Let's see. Keisha doesn't really have a lot of stamina right now. We'll go Ashley. Yeah, Keisha's stats are definitely going to take a hit in this game. I really did not get her involved at all in the first half.
20. Tosses it back to Ashley.
Ashley, can she get around Fred? Can she break this tackle? No, but it's a decent gain. We'll take an 11-yard gain right there.
It'll be
see if we can get Reese involved here. Let's go Flood. See if we can get Reese some catches. Because, again, I feel like he definitely took a hit. Ooh, tough. I was going to say, I feel like his stats definitely took a hit from having to replay the first half. No one's open. I mean, Kenny's open again. Oh, he drops it. Should we go for the field? I mean, I would like to get a little closer to attempt a field goal with Angela. I don't know if she can make this one, so we're going to go for it. I mean, they just can't cover Kenny right now. They really just can't cover Kenny. We're going to go out at the 1. We're going to go out the 1, give Billie Jean her touchdown back. We are going to give Billie Jean her touchdown or we're going to attempt to get Billie Jean her touchdown run back. There she goes. Billie Jean's in there. Just like in the first half, that never happened. We got her touchdown back. Now, all we need to do, well, I mean, we might not be able to, but we're going to try to get Reese a touchdown in the fourth quarter, or Angela field goal, whatever happens first. But I don't think we're going to get Angela field goal with how fast this meter is moving in this game. Off the upright, yeah, we can't even make an extra point. I don't know why her meter is moving so much faster, and I guess her kicking is down today. Not really, I didn't really look. But yeah, her kicking is, her meter is moving way faster than it was before, so probably not going to get her that field goal. But we are going to try and get Reese's touchdown.
On the Bengals' 36-yard line.
Stan, the man. It's their first QB run of the game. Maybe if they had been doing that a little bit more, keeping us honest, they might have put up some points.
Yellow dog. Fired into the
Angela, what a pick. 1-on-2, and she comes away with it. That is beautiful.
They'll get the ball in good field position.
I'm not against using a power up here to get Reese's touchdown back.
The Armadillos will
A little too far. What power ups do we have? Do we have a...
Looks like they're going to the
We have a Hocus Pocus. Is this for Reese, though? It might not be for Reese. I'm just trying to get Reese's touchdown back. It is for Reese, okay. Reese Worthington, go get that touchdown, buddy. Oh, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. We did get him some good stats, though.
Billie Jean.
And I did say I wouldn't be opposed to using, like, I'll power up a game in the right situation. I felt like Reese deserved it.
Quick out to the right.
Reese Worthington, so close. We were trying so hard to get him that touchdown that he missed out on. We're so close.
Armadillos have it at 2 yards. Long drop.
We're going to Ashley. Ashley Weber, I think she had a touchdown in the first half. I think she also was a victim of the first half restart. So, there we go. We got her on the board there. We're going to go for 2. We're going to use the invincible run. Why not? Again, this game is kind of just like, with the whole restart, all the rules just kind of went out the window here. So, Ashley Weber, invincible run, 2-point conversion. There you have it. 42-0 here for your Armadillos. Yeah, all bets were kind of off for this one. I know I said that I wasn't going to use power-ups, but I feel like in this situation, why not? Why not? We're going more for the storylines and the entertainment than anything else. Ooh, what a catch by George there. Kind of mossed Keisha and Angela right there. We did get Reese some yards, though, so it wasn't a total loss, but yeah. Oh, they're going up top? Nope. They fooled me. I actually thought he was going to run the streak this time, but nope. He turns back for the hook once again. But yeah, at least we might not have gotten Reese's touchdown, but we did give him some... oh, they actually did go up top. They actually do go up top this time, and George and the Bengals do not get shut out here. Wow. Good for them. You know what? Not even mad about it. Not even mad about it. They finally learned. It took them 3.5 quarters to figure it out, but they finally he finally continues with the streak route instead of going on for the hook, and they get rewarded for it. And he's going to kick the extra point as well. All right, 15 seconds left. We either got to attempt a field goal with Angela or get Reese a touchdown here. One of the two.
Lands on the 29. Brings it in at the...
But Reese is gassed right now, so might not really have the might not be able to get Reese's touchdown. But we'll try to get him some more yards here.
Armadillos from 37.
Reese Worthington, there he goes, another catch.
Great job by the offensive line.
Holds on for a 11.
We're getting close to Angela field goal range also.
This football being played out there, Sonny.
The Armadillos.
Up to Kenny. Ooh, intercepted, but Reese Worthington picks it up. I think we're going to go for the field goal attempt. We're going to try to get Angela her field goal back. 2 seconds left. Should be the final play of the game. Oh, it's moving so fast, guys. I don't know. Wait a minute. That could be good. And she's got it. Angela Del Vecchio. What a kick.
That's it. There ain't 45, 7.
This team played like some kind of unstoppable giant football-playing machine today. Their running game just never got started.
For Chuck Downfield, I'm Sunny Day. See you next time on BFL Football.
All right, so obviously that game kind of got, went off the rails a little bit with the it crashing at halftime of the first go around and then having to kind of just, restart. I didn't really want to. I guess I could have just pretended that first half never happened and just restarted like normal. But I was like, nah, I kind of wanted everyone to see that what the original game would have been like. So it is unfortunate that we lost those stats in the first half. But I think, we were going to win this game anyways. So it's all right. It's more or less the same. They had a lot less interceptions, I think, in this game than would have been if it didn't crash. But amazing game from Billie Jean, 360 passing yards. Amazing game from Kenny. I mean, he had over 200 receiving yards. He was a menace out there today. Rushing game was pretty much non-existent for us. Keisha we just really couldn't get her going in this one. And yeah, and pretty much we got back all those stats in the first half, except for Reese's touchdown, but we did get him some receptions in there, so it's it's all good. Taking a look around the league here, who were the undefeated teams? We had the Lions lost, so that's one undefeated down. The Raiders lost, that's another one down. I think the last one was the Jaguars, and the Jaguars win. So the Jaguars are the only undefeated team remaining alongside us. The Panthers won, the 49ers lost, and the Falcons won. So the Falcons are in a playoff spot right now as well. All right, take a look at the standings here. We are 6-0. The Niners and the Falcons are both at 4-2. Take a look at the conference standings. We are sitting in sole possession of first place in the Front Yard Conference. Very nice. All right, we'll take a look actually at the player stats from the last game. So Billie Jean, 360 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. I feel like that's her season high so far. 360. I think that might be her season high. But yeah, Kenny Kawaguchi, 6 for 240. He was a menace. Couldn't be stopped. But we did get Reese 5 for 111. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like even though we didn't get him the touchdown, we did get him 111 yards. So I feel like that's pretty solid. Ashley Weber, she did get a touchdown. Actually, that's receiving-wise. Rushing-wise, Ashley Weber had 23 yards, so not bad. Billie Jean had the 1 yard on the touchdown run. Keisha had -3 yards, so not good. Yeah, she was just gassed by the time we got her the ball. Really just couldn't get anything going, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's out of the top 10 for the league leaders when we take a look. Defensively, Keisha had 2 interceptions and Angela had 1, so no interceptions for Ashley. Again, she kind of took the worst of the restart because she had an early interception there in the first half of the alternate reality game. And special teams, Angela with the 47-yard field goal. It was a little shorter than in the original game. I think hers was like a 52-yarder, but still, she got her field goal, so pretty happy with that. Taking a look at the league leaders here. Touchdowns. Billie Jean leading the league with 19 touchdowns, 2 ahead of Judy Abunza. The Jaguars are 6-0. Not surprised that Judy is up there. Interceptions. Billie Jean was 7, so 19-7 is a pretty good ratio. I'll take that. Passing yards. Billie Jean is now way ahead of the pack with over 1,500 passing yards. 400 clear of second place Judy. Receiving-wise, Kenny at first, way ahead of the pack as well. 400 yards clear of Mindy Weaver on the Falcons. But Reese Worthington, with a big game, has moved himself up to 3rd place. 4th in receiving yards. Touchdown-wise, Kenny and Reese are both in the top 10. That is very nice. Was that Anderson there? Yeah, George Anderson of the Bengals, leading the league with 12 touchdowns, even though he's 0-6. 12 touchdowns on 15 catches is kind of a crazy... kind of a crazy ratio. Yards, yep, Keisha Phillips has fallen out of the top 10, unfortunately. -3 yards will do that for you. I mean, she's close. She has 407. She's only 7 behind Sally Dobbs for the top 10, but we got to get her more involved in the next game. But touchdown-wise, Keisha Phillips got 7. Ashley's got 6. Billie Jean Blackwood with 3. 3 on 4 attempts. I think the only other one she didn't get the touchdown was like just to get a first down, but very efficient with her QB sneaks. Fumbles were not up there. That's good. Angela Del Vecchio, 3 for 4 on field goals, 53-yard as the season long. Punts, not interested. Kick returns, how many kick return touchdowns? There's Chucky Flinders, and some of these guys have 10 kick return touchdowns. That is crazy. Punt return touchdowns, 0. Tackles, we are not up there. Tackles for loss, not up there. Sacks, not up there. Interceptions, though, even though Ashley didn't get any in this last game, she still has 9 on the season. Angela and Keisha following her up to round up the top 3, and Kenny's even got 4 down there, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's going to do it. So kind of a weird game with the restart, but again, I'm okay with it. I think we're going to win anyway. We were probably going to win anyway, so, you know, the stats might be different, but the end result was always going to be the same. It was always going to be a win for us. Next game, we are going up against the Miami Dolphins. They are... Where are they? 3-3. Tied for first place in the Backyard East. So curious to see who they got on their team and if they give us any more of a fight. And we are back at home. I mean, we were at the Gulch anyways, but we are home team for the Gulch in the next one. So should be interesting. But that is going to do it for this one. So once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, catch y'all later.